There you go, Kevin. It's been raining here, so it's a little dirty. Some trees and pollen around here, so uh, you see a pretty good stance of it right there. All the tires are real good. Uh, the body is straight, real straight. New bumper. The grill's been painted. You can see that body's real straight. You can see, I mean, that's dirt, not rust. Rocker panels are good. Got your hitch and trailer if you want to pull something. The back of it's just got a piece of plywood in it. The spare. Sliding back glass, which works real good. Doors open real smooth. Doors are real clean. As far as rust, man, this thing, he did it right. You don't see anything in there. And from what I see in the receipts, that's a new seat or new covered seat, I think. New carpet. The dash has this tweed-like cover for it. You know, the doors as well have it, and the doors have this just like a bandana wrapped around it. This is pretty unique. Even the Cena has a little matching bandana top, which is unique. And that's a new headliner. All that is, it looks like it's just, I don't know if it's sewed into it. It looks like it's sewed into it. That's pretty unique. It's actually 2 fuel tanks on here. I noticed that this morning. So, thought that was neat. Got your Sony CD player. Checked the AC last night. It does work real well. I'll show you what this is here in a little bit. Funny. But one thing I didn't know is this thing actually has an alarm system on it. And it actually works. When you hit it, you'll see here. I'll show you. You can see the door. I'll hit it. It locks. You have that little blue light tell you that it's armed. And then you have, it's the same button for one thing. It's got the lock and unlock on it. So, boom, boom. Pretty cool, man. Alright, I'm gonna pop the hood on it. I like to see the motor in daylight. Just know last night, pretty poor lighting. I'll clean this up, man, before you come. So you can see there's still a lot of pollen, man. This lives in Texas. That's all new AC parts. Notice that. Like I said, the oil's good. New headers. New intake. That's the same intake I actually have on my Jeep. It's an Edelbrock intake. That's a new HEI distributor. This thing's solid, man. I drove it probably 60, 65 from Texas. And there's your aluminum radiator. This thing right here, it probably didn't get over about 100 and maybe 120 degrees maybe. It stayed cool and just solid the whole time, whole drive from Lufkin. That's about 2 hours. And I just sat there and coasted 60, 65, and she did perfect. You're not gonna have a problem driving this from here to your house at all, which is just unique. Doubt that was for. But all the front end components, tie rod, bushings, and all that's all been replaced on here. As far as like the body lines, the doors are real flush, real good. I think that's an Edelbrock. Yes, an Edelbrock carb. I don't know what size it is. Probably a 600, probably. But I started up for you, but just to show you, make sure it's two functional. Cause there's one gas tank. I'm gonna make sure you got two. Cause there's one. Unless it's either side you can pull up to. Nope, it does. And that's actually got a brand new tank in it. That's a brand new fuel tank right there. So yeah, you have two fuel tanks, man. And average, I went about 60 miles and used 4 gallons, which that's probably about, I don't know, probably 13 to 15 miles highway per gallon. So, oh yeah, that's for the spare tire, which is here. It actually has a setup to go underneath. But I don't think they put it underneath there. The seat belts work. So, and here's the back behind the seat. That's typical. Radio works real good. I'll start it up for you right quick. I'll show you. Well, let me get the keys out of my pocket. And I'll show you your oil pressure. If I'm not mistaken, that even works. The clock, which is unique. I set it last night when I got it here, and it's still keeping time. Like I said, the fuel gauge, I'm gonna look into the fuse and see if it's a fuse issue or something. But here's your fuel tank selector. I don't know if that works or not, to be honest with you. I thought that was the issue yesterday with the fuel tank. That's not it. AC works. It blows cold. So sounds pretty mean. After the exhaust dumps out right there. It's just cold here right now. That's not smoke, man. Only thing I see right here, you do have a little scratch right there. This is just on the outside. That's all can be buffed out. That's a chip though, but only thing I see. But I'll get this video loaded up for you and I'll send it on to you, man. I think for what you paid for, man, you did real good. Especially how well it did on the trip. So I'll get this to you, man. Oh yeah, I want to show you something. I'll throw a red button before. Alright, you do have a horn. Okay. Then you hit this. It's an Aruga. Which is unique. Windows. They do roll down. They're not bad. I don't even know if the locks work. No, lock mechanism doesn't work. But I don't think you need that because you got the alarm system over there in the radio. Very good, man. Yeah, but I'll have it cleaned up for you. Sitting there at Mom and M's. But there you go, dude. Oh, blinkers and everything work on it real good. Like I said, I didn't have a problem at all with it last night on a 2-hour trip.